Hello students, I hope all of you are doing fine. Today we are going to discuss about a different type of Boolean expressions, and we have seen in the last classes a Boolean expression can be expressed in different formats. We have seen Boolean expression in SOP form, that is sum of products form, and some expressions we have seen in POS form, that is product of sum form. And we have also seen the cardinal form of a Boolean expression and the canonical form of a Boolean expression, right? So today we can discuss more detail about this different type of Boolean expressions and its representations. Okay, now we can see the conversion of POS to its canonical form, that is product of sum to its canonical product of sum. Again, here you can see the steps. Check the missing variables in each sum term. Perform OR operation with the terms which have missing variables. Expand all the terms and remove the duplicate terms. And finally, we will be getting the canonical POS expression. Okay, here we can explain that process with the help of an example. So the given expression is f is equal to a plus b plus c dot a plus b bar dot a plus c. So this product of sum term contains three sum terms, that is first one is a plus b plus c, second one is a plus b bar, and third one is a plus c. So when we consider the first sum term, that is a plus b plus c, which contains all the Boolean values, because in this expression we have three variables a, b and c. So the first term a plus b plus c contains all the Boolean values. Now consider the second one, that is a plus b bar. So clearly we can see that c is missing from there. So clearly we can see that c is missing from there, right? Now the third term a plus c. So clearly we can see that b is missing there. So our aim is we have to include the value of the missing term in the given terms. So the first term is a plus b plus c, which has all the Boolean values. A plus b bar having no c values, and a plus c having no b values. So in see the step 2. Step 2, f is equal to a plus b plus c. So the first term having all the values, so there is no modifications. And second value, that is a plus b bar plus, actually a plus b bar plus 0 we are adding, and 0 is replaced with c dot c bar. That is a plus b bar plus c dot c bar. And third term is a plus c. So we can replace that a plus c is there. So we need to include b also. That is, we can write it as a plus 0 plus c, where 0 can be replaced with b dot b bar. I hope you understand the step 2. Now step 3 is we have to expand. So when we expand, f is equal to a plus b plus c, and the second term a plus b bar plus c dot a plus b bar plus c bar, and again the third term when we expand a plus b plus c dot a plus b bar plus c. Now it's our time to remove the duplicates. So after removing the duplicates, you can see that f is equal to a plus b plus c, that is the first term, and a plus b bar plus c dot a plus b bar plus c bar. Now we have the step 4. Step 4 means when we remove the duplicates, we are getting the expression in its canonical form. So the given expression we have converted that into its canonical POS form, right? Okay, here we can see some examples for the conversion of Boolean expression into its canonical form. The first expression is f is equal to a plus b dot a bar, and second one is f is equal to p plus q bar dot q plus r bar, and third one is f is equal to x bar dot y bar plus y dot z bar The first expression we can say it is in the POS form, and second also in POS form, and third one is in the SOP form, right? So the first one we can convert into, so the given expression in the POS form we have to convert into its canonical form, right? The given expression is f of a b is equal to a plus b dot a bar. So in the first step what we are going to do, we have to look for the missing terms. So this Boolean expression f of ab is equal to a plus b dot a bar, which is in POS form, and it is having two sum terms a plus b and a bar. So it is clearly we can see that the second term, that is a bar, is missing with the variable b. So in the step 2 what we are going to do, we want to include the missing term in the expression. So f is equal to a plus b, which is the first term having all the variables, and second variable which is a bar, which is missing with the b, right? So a bar plus, so actually we are a bar plus 0 is replaced with a b dot b bar. Okay, so b dot b bar, actually a bar plus 0 is replaced with a bar plus b dot b bar, right? Because we know that a bar plus 0 is equal to a bar only, and that 0 is replaced with a b dot b bar. And in step 3 we expand the expression. So the after expansion you can see that f is equal to a plus b dot a bar plus b dot a bar plus b bar. Now we try to remove the duplicates. So here in the given expression we can see that there is no duplicate. So after removing we are getting the expression in its POS form, that is in its canonical POS form. So the step 4 you can see that f is equal to a plus b dot a bar plus b dot a bar plus b bar. So 3 sum terms are there. In all the sum terms all the Boolean variables are there. So it is in the canonical form. Okay, here we can see the next expression. The given expression is f is equal to p plus q bar dot q plus r bar. So clearly we can say this is in the POS form but not in the canonical form. The reason is that when you consider the first term p plus q bar where r is missing, and consider the second term q plus r bar where p is missing. Now we have to add the missing terms. So p plus q bar plus 0 is replaced with r dot r bar, and in the second term p is missing, so we are adding with the p dot p bar. So in step 3 we are expanding that. So we will be getting p plus q bar plus r dot p plus q bar plus r bar, and in the third one p, you can see that p plus q plus r bar dot p bar plus q plus r bar. Now our next step is we have to remove the duplicates. So after removing the duplicate we are getting the expression in the given format. So you can see that p plus q bar plus r, p plus q bar plus r bar dot p plus q plus r bar dot p bar plus q plus r bar, which is in the canonical POS form. Okay, now we have the third example where here we can see that the given expression in the SOP format, that is it is having two product terms x bar dot y bar and y dot z bar. So here we can say that even though this expression in SOP form but not in the canonical form. The reason, the first term x bar dot y bar z is missing, and in the second term x is missing. So in step 2 we have to add the missing variables, right? So in the case of a SOP expression, x bar dot y bar dot 1, so 1 is replaced with z plus z bar, plus In the second term y dot z bar, x is missing. So I am adding x plus x bar, which is equal to 1. Right? So x plus x bar dot y dot z bar. And in step 3, I am expanding that x bar dot y bar dot z plus x bar dot y bar dot z bar plus x dot y dot z bar plus x bar dot y dot z bar. So you have to see that expansion procedure, right? Now our next step is to remove the duplicate. So after removing the duplicates, we are getting f is equal to x bar dot y bar dot z plus x bar dot y bar dot z bar plus x dot y dot z bar plus x bar dot y dot z bar. So the given expression, we have converted that into its canonical form. Okay, that is the end of today's class, right? So please go through the video again. If you have any doubts, please contact me. I am waiting for your feedbacks, right? So see you again with another video in the next class.